Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today, being a couple days after Christmas, I want to talk about something that happens when we go attend holidays with other family members. Sometimes, it can be the dynamics that are created when us and our children are in spaces with members of our family of origin and extended family and such. It can be interesting, it can be infuriating, it can be delightful, it can be confusing, it can be annoying. And I want to talk about one that is pretty interesting, and then it can verge on annoying. So tell me if you've ever experienced this, okay? I know you have. So, you're with your children and like your parents, right? And, them being from a different generation and whatever factors make them how they are. Your kid acts in a way that a kid acts, right? Like my daughter gets sassy or snappy or whatever. I don't really care. She has like a personality flare. If she says something rude or mean, that's a different story. But if she's just like, she's got a little sass, she's, feeling really strong about a certain thing, whatever it is, my parents are like so triggered by this. And it's not even them that she's talking to when it happened. So I don't remember exactly what happened, but I was sitting at the table, my mom was sitting across from me. My daughter told me like, no, I don't want to do that. I was like, okay. And I don't know, she had some kind of like sassy flair at the end of it. I don't know what it was, but it was something like she was just snappy or something, or she just had a little bit of like, she was irritated or something. It doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. And maybe on a bad day it would bother me, or on, if it was a particular subject, maybe it would bother me a little bit. But, the point of this is like how our kids act towards us. How much power do we give that? Like how much reaction am I supposed to be giving there? You know what I mean? Like in my mind, the more you react to something, especially with a strong-willed child and somebody who has an excellent memory and doesn't forget nothing, the more you react, the more they push. And also, like, there's nothing wrong with her just being who she is. So she is sassy, she is scrappy, she is quick. She's not being particularly rude. She's just, this is how she reacts to things. And I don't allow it to trigger me. I guess that's the point. And, obviously my parents would have parented differently had they been her parents, but they're not. A lot of the things that they parented me with, I refrain from doing because I don't want my daughter to feel like she's wrong for expressing herself and having feelings. Like I said, it's different if she's being particularly rude or mean, or name calling or whatever. But the things that my parents interpret as disrespectful is, to me, they're just being triggered. Like there's something within them that is like threatened by the way my daughter behaves. And I not physically, like she's going to attack them, but like, you know what I mean? They're worried about the way that and it makes them mad. They let it make them mad. Like they let it get to them. They let it get under their skin. And really, she's just a very strong, intense personality type. She is quick. She is really clever. And she has strong feelings about how she feels and what she wants. And she listens to her body, and, she listens to herself instead of doing what everybody else tells her to do. She listens to herself. And that's something I want to nurture. That's not something that I want to tamp down. Everything else can be refined. And she's 5. Like, she's 5. She's little. We have a long ways to go. I'd rather err on the side of caution and treating her with more respect versus treating her out of me being triggered, like, oh, she was too short with me. That's disrespectful. That's unacceptable. Let me go inflict some pain on her so I can feel better about myself. I know my place. I am the matriarch of my family. I am greatly respected. I respect myself. I listen to myself, and I don't allow myself to be triggered by other people's behavior, including especially my children's. I am here to be the calm in their storm. I am not here to snap at them and smack them around and correct them for every little thing they do that I don't like. Let me know how you feel about that. Have you had any interesting over the holiday reactions from your parents or siblings or extended family with how your children behave and how they disagree with how you raise them or allow them to be? I'd love to know in the comments. Please share with me.